Good morning, friends. How are you doing? Please excuse me for my absence, but I've been working on my days off, okay? These people don't let me live. They don't let me live right now, okay? They just want me there all the time. And then when I leave, they're messaging me when I'm coming back. Oh my gosh. It's just since the guy left, I mean, we were already short staffed. Now we're three people down or two people down. Like it's just been a lot. But I'm a dedicated person. Okay. I went in on my day off, took care of shit, and left. Okay. And I'm gonna do it again today. Okay. Not gonna be there as long as it was yesterday. But I'm gonna be there for a bit, okay? Because if there's money to be made and I am capable, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, working hard, chasing the bag. Okay, this is part of what my little lesson will be for today. Okay, will be about today. Okay, um, I've grown up in the time when you either, you're if you were, when you're young, you live with your parents or whatever, and they said you either work or you go to school. Okay, it wasn't you lay around, play video games all day, chill with your friends. That option was not available, and I also did move out pretty young. Okay, so I had no choice but to work at a really young age. So, um, but had I stuck around, those were the options. Okay, um, I'll be dead and gone the day my daughter, because I've instilled this into her as well. Okay, and these are great things to instill in your kids. I don't see anything wrong with it. Saying either work or go to school. Okay, school's not for everybody. I am not the type that I don't do well in school because of how I learn. I just learn differently than other people, okay? And my daughter, on the other hand, is super intelligent. She is super, super intelligent. And she loves school. She's been going to school since she graduated. I told her to take some time off and take a break because she was going to get a degree. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. She loved school. She was a self-proclaimed nerd. She is a self-proclaimed nerd. My daughter's a very old soul. As a matter of fact, this weekend she is going to the Elton John concert. Okay, the last concert she was at before was the Cher concert. Okay, so my daughter loves music that's before her time. I'm not gonna say it's oldies because it's not oldies, okay? So she didn't. She wanted to go to school. She didn't want to take a break. She's been going. She goes to summer school too. So she's about to graduate. Okay, my baby's about to graduate. But anyways, she knew she got a job at 15 at SeaWorld. She knew anything, I would provide a home for her, pay the light and phone and food in her belly. But anything besides that, of course I would buy her stuff, when she needed it. But I wasn't the type to buy her every single thing that she wants, anything her heart desired. No, my bank account wasn't set up like that. So she knew she had to work. Okay. I would never allow her to just lay around and do nothing and have her hand out to me. She knew that wasn't going to happen. It was just understood. Like I didn't have to explain it to her. It was understood. Okay. so, so I myself, that's what I teach my children. Got to earn your keep somehow, that's good, a good thing to instill in your kids from a young age. Even my son, even though I spoil him. Well, actually, when my daughter was young, little, when the kids don't, the stuff they want isn't too expensive. I did spoil her back then, you know. That's what I'm doing to my son right now. I'm spoiling him. But as he gets older, teenage years, working years, pretty much, is when he's gonna have to get a job too. Because I'm not. That's just how it works. Okay. Um, I'm just not. You know, that's a good time for them to learn how to manage money, stuff like that. You know. Okay, that's when I learned. That's when I learned how to manage money. Is when I started working, you know? And there's a lot you'll see, especially since COVID. I did hiring and stuff at where I used to work. I used to go through the applications for my boss. I used to call people for interviews. And people come in with a list of demands, okay? People come in with a list of demands, even on an entry level job, no matter where you go. Okay, people don't want to work weekends. People don't want to do this. People don't want to do that. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do that. And you notice since COVID, the turnaround is pretty bad. Okay, pretty bad because we have a lot of entitled people out there. A lot of people that are entitled who don't want to miss events that people aren't even going to. If you notice, if you notice, you have events, you have whatever. Well, not me because I only invite my circle of people and maybe a couple other people when I have events. So everybody that I invite comes, you know. But like if you have like larger events like weddings, quinces or whatever, people aren't really going. So I'm not sure why these people want to be off on the weekend. If you notice, you go to events or kind of not too many people go. Even birthday parties. I believe my son had a birthday party that I missed. Sorry, I missed. Um, and at the last minute, we are gonna go because one of the friends called and said that there were only like 6 people at the birthday party, which I felt bad for, but it was already late, you know. This job, I'm still adjusting, they want me there all the time. So, so I didn't go. I felt really bad though, because I know it takes a lot of work making parties and stuff like that. So, why these people don't want to work? I don't know where they're going. I think they're just at home on their phones or just hanging out with friends. I don't know. But it's a different time, it's a different time, and people are a lot more greedier, is that a name? A lot more greedy. They expect more and they do a lot less. But that's just how the times are going. Okay, me myself, I have a really good work ethic, especially since I'm solo dolo here. Okay, everything's on me. um and I don't mind because this is the path that I chose. This is how it is right now. And I have a daughter watching me. I have a son watching me, and I I want to show them things don't come easy. And I always have these talks with my daughter. Anytime any setbacks come, I tell her, you know what? This is why you're getting an education. I'm like, this is why you stay in you stay going to school. Not that she ever wanted to stop or anything like that, but I just always say, you see, it's good you're getting your education. I try to use everything as a learning moment, for her. Even things that happen in our family. I'm like, you stay in them books and out of trouble. Okay, you stay in them books and out of trouble. And she does. She's a good girl. I call her my mom. I'm like, yes, mother. But anyway, it's a different time, and people want to flex. People want to show things that they have, but they don't want to quite earn it. They kind of want to get it easier by any means necessary. Sometimes in not so good ways, they want to get the bag. And those kind of people I try to keep out of my circle. Um, I hang around people that don't look at money like and I think people got a wrong impression of me in the beginning of this because of the music I was posting. Yeah, it could come off like if I was money hungry, like if I was just, but those lyrics I did not write. Those lyrics are the song I just happened to like, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna get rich by any means necessary. That's not what that means. No, no. As you can see, I'm a very humble person. And I like money that I earn. You know, I love when I earn money. I love when I'm able to go spend on myself. I love when I'm able to go buy stuff for my son. I like that. It, there's like this sense of completion, you know. Anytime when I used to get money like the wrong way back in the day, I didn't feel good about it. I didn't like the way I got that money. It didn't feel right. Or if somebody gives it to me and to spend, I don't like that. I I mean, no, okay, I have accepted gifts and stuff like that, from relationships and a relationship, only one was a gift giver. But it feels better when you earn it. So I'm not saying I've never like taken gifts, like, because I have, but for the most part, I've always earned my way. And there's no better feeling than working here. Even when I didn't have such a glamorous job, I there was just this sense of completion, like, bitch, you did it. You did it. You made the rent again. Like, you did it by yourself. There's just something about it, okay? And I want to encourage you guys to do the same, okay? There's nothing wrong with being a working chump. I joke about it all the time. I'm like, one day I'm going to win the lottery, buy a private island. But for now, this is my life. I'm working hard. And try to surround yourself with people like that. Because if you hang around with lazy people, you're going to be lazy like them. If you hang around with thieves, you're going to be thieves like them. You're going to be thinking the next time you. And if you take something from people, that money's not going to last long if you don't work. You're going to get the money to be gone in a day, and you're going to be like, okay, who's next? Who's my next victim? So it's just better to work. There's nothing wrong with slow money, okay? There's nothing wrong with money you earn. And just stay focused. It keeps you out of trouble, keeps you off the streets. So chase the bag the legal way. Okay? Just do it the legal way. It's just easier that way. And surround yourself by people with like-minded people like yourself, okay? And the other people, just try to stay distance from them, because you never know. You might be the one they're trying to rob. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I've seen it. I've seen it before. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all be safe out there if y'all go out, okay? And be nice to each other, okay? Bye bye.